President Biden granting more legal protections to certain undocumented immigrants.
Those who are married to U.S. citizens will soon be able to apply for permanent residency and eventually citizenship.
All right, Fox 5 Sharon Crowley joins us now in studio with a closer look at the eligibility requirements and what political reasons Biden may have had for doing it. Sharon.
Yeah, that's right. President Biden says this move is an effort to keep families together, especially couples who have lived in the U.S. for more than a decade. Now, those who would qualify for this would be undocumented immigrants who are married to a U.S. citizens. And they would have about 3 years to apply for a green card and receive a temporary work permit, and they would be shielded from deportation during the process.
This action is a better way. It doesn't tear families apart while requiring every undocumented spouse to fulfill their obligations under the law.
President Biden says he will sign an executive order that will allow illegal immigrants who are married to a U.S. citizen and have lived in the U.S. for more than 10 years to apply for legal status. The president says he's streamlining the process for undocumented spouses who pass a criminal background check. It means those seeking U.S. citizenship would not have to return to their home country to start the paperwork.
For those wives or husbands and their children who have lived in America for a decade or more but are undocumented, this action will allow them to file the paperwork for legal status in the United States, allow them to work while they remain with their families in the United States.
The Biden administration estimates it would legalize about 500,000 people and some 50,000 children. Immigration advocates say it will protect people with deep ties here and allow families to remain together.
Today's executive action, the primary part of it is it will benefit undocumented immigrants who are married to U.S. citizens, and this will help them and their children have a pathway to status. They'll be able to work, and most importantly, I think that we'd all want is it keeps families together.
Many Republicans argue that it will encourage more people to cross the border and skip the line, knowing they will eventually be given a path to legal residency.
Obviously trying to walk a line between his progressive left that wants open borders and the electorate, which is very fed up with it.
Well, President Biden's senior administration officials say they anticipate the process will be open for applications by the end of this summer. Fees to apply have yet to be determined.